Hello all, welcome to Coffee with Marci. I am here with Chris Frosini. Welcome to the show, Chris.
Thank you, Marci.
We
Welcome.
have a special edition today. We are going to take a tour of a beautiful home in Franklin Lakes. This is absolutely the most stunning home I've ever seen, and I can't wait to take you through it. Now, Chris Frosini is with Special Properties, an exclusive affiliate of Christie's International Real Estate. And I'm so excited to have you on and hear about this magnificent home.
Welcome to paradise.
I'm telling you, this is absolute paradise. But before that, I want to talk about what inspired you to be a realtor and do what it is that you're doing today.
I love it. Most of my life was in the corporate life, but I always had that passion for real estate. Mm-hmm. And I mean, what's better than to show homes and sell homes to clients? It's the dream homes. Mm. And just to see the delight on people's faces.
I know.
And the creation and the architecture. Like this house. This was a long time dream for my clients.
I will tell you, I don't think I've seen anything quite this beautiful, and you don't even feel like you're in Franklin Lakes.
No, I feel like we jetted out to California and we're in the hills of Beverly Hills.
Absolutely.
That's the feeling you get here. When I come up here, it's that relaxation. You know what? You just leave everything behind.
Right.
And you enjoy the warmth of this house as well.
Yes, and it is an experience, and I can't wait to show you all this beautiful home. But there's a story behind this home and the current owners. So
the current homeowners, it took them at least 2.5 years to develop the home, to create it, as well as find the right architecture.
Right.
They wanted it to be timeless. They wanted to be comfortable, and they wanted to bring they love nature, so they wanted to bring the outdoors in.
Yes.
And the architect they chose is John Stonehill, who is was a principal at Stonehill and Taylor in Manhattan.
Okay.
And they're an architecture and design firm. And it took, and then it took an additional 2 years to build this home.
Wow. So I will say I've walked around the home a bit, and they truly do bring the outside in.
Yes.
And there are some magnificent highlights to this home.
Many surprises.
Exactly.
Many surprises.
Exactly.
And you know what? And I always say this particular home is not a home. It's a lifestyle.
It is a lifestyle.
And that's why, Marci, I appreciate you coming up to take this tour, because I like people to get that feeling. You can't, by just perusing photos, it doesn't give you that feeling as you're walking through the house, and that's what we'll do.
It's almost like a resort.
Yes.
That's what I feel like. I went to a resort in California, and that's the feeling that I got when I first walked in. And I like this story that you told me about the owner the first time you came here, walking out.
It was great.
And it's kind of like, as I joked, where can I check in, right? Like
it was funny. I was driving along Shinnecock. The gates open.
Yes.
And I drive up the long driveway, which is about 750 feet coming up here. And as I got out of my car, in this courtyard, actually, the owner came out with a scotch in one hand and a cigar in the other, with the music going, and he said, "Welcome."
Yeah, I mean,
that's what the house is all about.
Yeah.
They're very welcoming family, very charitable family, and you'll see as we go into the house, the dining room seats at least 24 people.
Wow.
And then you have multiple courtyards. Outside of every room, you have doors that open up into the southern courtyard, the entry courtyard, private guest courtyards, which you see the guest room, you never want to leave.
Yeah. Well, so let's tell everyone, first of all, where we are and the specifics of the home before we go through it.
Okay, we're at 21 Shinnecock Trail, which is a very prestigious area in Franklin Lakes. And they were lucky enough to find this property. This is one of the highest points here in Franklin Lakes. We're sitting on 3.56 acres.
Wow.
So to build this home, you really had to blast through the rock to create this home. You have limestone. You'll see as we go through the house, you have limestone. Look at these mahogany eaves, which
Yeah, they're
is
beautiful.
fabulous. The entrance is a rotunda that's 40 feet tall, and you'll see the windows to capture the light of every minute of the day. So high, you know what? You could never rebuild this house, and like I said, it's timeless. And that was important to them, whether they lived here 10 years, 20
Right.
years, 50 years.
Right, absolutely. Well, the architecture is gorgeous, and I will say what you were just talking about in the foyer. From the outside, it's absolutely spectacular from this courtyard.
Right.
So I can only imagine on the inside and experiencing the lighting throughout the day.
Yes.
Because really, the lighting in the home kind of creates your mood.
Absolutely.
And
yeah, it gives it that, you're right, no matter what time of the day,
Exactly.
you get a whole different vibe with the house. And the terraces too, even in the master suite, which is a large suite, you have a terrace. You have a terrace outside of the master bedroom, and you also have a terrace they both have their private bathrooms,
Okay.
which lead out to another terrace.
Lovely.
And in the winter, you actually have water views of a local reservoir,
wow, beautiful.
which is pretty too.
So why don't you tell everyone how many bedrooms there are and, just kind of the pool and that sort of thing, what there is?
We have 5 bedrooms in this house. We have a first floor guest suite that actually has a kitchenette and a private courtyard. And we have the additional bedrooms are upstairs. And then we also have a beautiful library, which I can't wait for you to see. It's a library billiards room with
Okay.
another courtyard. Plus, there has to be at least 8,000 books in this house. Their business, they were book distributors and publishers, magazine publishers.
Okay.
So, in fact, the owner's father was the first salesman for the paperback books.
That's
And we
incredible.
have that paperback book
The
here.
very first
in the
paperback.
house.
I
So it's
love
a lot
that.
of history. It's a
Little
lot of history
history.
to this house, too, which is nice,
Exactly.
which is fun. And then you have, of course, you'll see beautiful living area, and then the indoor pool, which is fabulous. Pool, spa, doors that
Yeah.
open out to the grass courtyard.
And you do feel like you're in a spa. I was
Yes.
talking to my daughter last night because we were talking about indoor pool versus outdoor pool. And we only have a short period of time we can really be swimming outdoors. So to have that indoor experience, and I was like, how beautiful would it be? Like the snow's outside.
I tell you, it's
your
very
windows
valuable.
surrounded you, but you're swimming, and
It's very valuable, and
Yeah.
today with exercise being so important,
yes.
I think it's fabulous, and
Yeah.
not every home can carry that.
Right.
And then you also have the fitness center outside there. You have dressing rooms. It's a whole spa. We have a sauna. So you have different wings in this house, which is
Okay.
your entertaining wing,
Right.
your family wing, your guest, your pool. So
So
again,
you could have even maybe if you needed your parents or your mother to move in.
They'd never
or
leave.
But they have their own area.
Privacy.
Right? Their own privacy, or if you have an au pair or something like that, they could have their own
Right.
room too. So, well, should we start the tour?
let's start the tour.
All right, I can't wait.
So welcome. All the flooring is beautiful limestone.
Gorgeous.
And here's the rotunda, Marci.
This is the
foyer.
Oh
my
God, it is gorgeous.
Mahogany, there's cherry. This is a floating staircase that leads you to the master suite.
Yes.
Absolutely fabulous.
It's an experience just even walking in.
It is an experience.
Yeah, so.
And like I said, you'll see with the architecture as we walk around the house that it truly is timeless.
Yes, absolutely. So, Chris, tell us about this room.
This room is actually a screening room. So what you have here is a screen that pulls down, full screen that pulls down with a projection system, and all of these are blackout window treatments.
Wow.
And then you also have a wet bar, which is
Okay.
covered now back
Beautiful.
here, and a piano that plays on its own.
I love that because
love
I
it
don't know
too.
how to play.
There you go.
So I could have the music going.
It's fun.
And how fun that you could watch a movie with your family, or you could have guests over, and like you said, have a screening of a film.
Right.
I don't know, if you're in the industry, this might be a great home for you.
You know what, Marci? Someone in the entertaining business, this would be a fabulous home for them.
Yes.
Now we walk into the family quarters, and actually there are pocket doors
Okay.
that close this all off.
So you could make this private, and that's just,
Make it
and keep
private.
that for your entertaining,
Yes.
if that's what you have going on.
Right.
Right.
This leads out to an outdoor loggia, beautiful with a built-in kitchen.
Wonderful.
And the southern courtyard. And then this also opens up to the sleek kitchen. Nice sleek kitchen. You also have down this hallway, you have separate rooms for catering.
Wonderful.
So rooms for catering, big pantry, all designed for entertaining.
Wonderful. So you said that the family that is here now entertains a lot, and actually
They
has
hosted many charitable
many
events in this house.
charitable events, and then also, like you said, hundreds of people could fit in here comfortably.
Hundreds.
This
This dining room
is
actually was
amazing.
custom designed, custom made. And what's nice again, at nighttime, I've been to events here at nighttime. The place is magical.
Wow.
Magical
I can
between the
only
lighting,
imagine.
the music inside and out, the doors open.
Right.
Again, people are relaxed.
Yes.
You come up here and it's just very tranquil.
It's very welcoming, tranquil. You're not uncomfortable.
No.
So sometimes I think people think, bigger home, exclusive. It's not very welcoming, but it's certainly welcoming here.
And that was part of the design plan, because they wanted it intimate for their family,
Right.
which I feel is very intimate. Some homes you feel, are just, there's so much volume.
Yes,
This house does have volume, but the way they designed it for comfort.
absolutely. I agree. It's gorgeous. So where are we going next?
Okay, let's go to the guest suite because you may want to stay there since you want to
Okay.
check in. So we're going to go to the guest quarters, which starts with a gallery, which is one of my favorite parts of the house.
Okay.
This gallery is all about family history, which is very interesting. I had told you about that their father, his father, was the first paperback salesperson I told you earlier.
Yes.
And Lost Horizon was one of the first paperback books in the United States, which is interesting.
I love it.
Now, as you walk further, you have your guest suite. So your guest suite is lovely because then again, it's private. You're on the first level. You have your own courtyard, a
beautiful.
kitchenette, and of course your own private bath.
Right. Well, this is perfect for me.
And look at the views for the front. I know. Bring your bag.
Yes, I know. I see this.
Really, it's just sensational.
It is
There's
sensational.
nothing like it.
And I love the history that comes with the home. I love to hear the story.
That's why I call this a lifestyle and not a home, because there is a lot in this house.
Right.
And look at this.
This is unbelievable.
Sensational.
Yes.
8,000 books, or at least 8,000 books,
Mm-hmm.
are housed in this room. So you have your library
Well,
here.
if you're bored,
I
you got
know, here
something
you go.
to do,
Another
huh?
good place to do
Few
it.
hours
Sit right
to read.
here with that scotch the owner has. Put your
Exactly.
feet up, have the fireplace, and really, you're in your own paradise again.
Right, so you have your office, and then you also have a game room on the other side.
Right, you have a wet bar. You have a wet bar in here.
Okay.
You have another courtyard right here, like I said earlier.
Again,
courtyard's
bringing the
out of
outdoors
every-
in.
with the full-size screen doors.
Yes.
So even if you don't go out there, you can enjoy the fresh air. Coffered ceiling. I could go on and on and on. But a sensational, handsome. I call this a handsome room.
That it is.
And again, you see, you can see forever. I mean, you have seasonal vistas in this house, no matter what window you look out of. Which makes it very special and private. I mean, that was the whole thing too, the privacy factor.
The privacy,
You've got the gates when you
yes.
drive in.
Yes.
You've got the gates that allow you in, and you've got that winding road, so you don't know where it's going to lead you.
And the beautiful details in the home also.
Right.
Like you were talking about the ceilings.
Yes.
And, I mean, the flooring and, I mean, these
Yeah,
bookcases
this
are
is
amazing.
Yes. This is a cherry flooring, actually.
Floor to ceiling cherry here.
Yes.
Yeah.
And floor-to-ceiling windows as
Yes.
well.
Well, beautiful. So where are we off to next?
Okay, let's go up to the master suite so we can see how it would be waking up in that room every morning.
Well, they say the kitchen is the heart of the home.
Right.
But I will tell you, it's pretty important where you're waking up and how you're starting your day, right?
You're right. They do say the kitchen is the heart of the home. But you know what? In this home, I think every room is
Right.
the heart of the home. This is also, I said earlier, this is a floating staircase. You've got the cherry. And here you really look at this here.
Wow, it's beautiful. So is that the terrace there?
This here.
Wow. And I feel the breeze coming through. It's
Yeah,
lovely.
Right, isn't it lovely? Something else you're not going to see in our area.
It kind of has a Spanish feel there.
You know,
a bit.
It has a lot. It has the Mediterranean.
Exactly.
You're right. Well, you know what? They've traveled. I mean, they've traveled the world. They've traveled all over. And I think, and those are the influences.
The influences, yes,
That's
absolutely.
what created here.
Oh, wow. Look at this suite. It's gorgeous.
Isn't this fabulous? Again, you have the views of that courtyard.
I
Here,
mean,
we'll walk
yes.
out to you have a sun deck here.
I love
from
it.
The master.
Yes.
This takes you down,
Unbelievable.
Marcy, to the kitchen, which is nice. So you don't go down the front staircase, you walk right down to the kitchen.
Absolutely.
So that's nice to have in a master bedroom.
And especially if you have guests, you still have the privacy.
Yes.
So,
And then you have your whole dressing area.
right,
You
you
have
said
your
there.
dressing area here.
Right.
It's not just, two walk-in closets. You actually have a true, beautiful, again, dressing area here.
Right, so you have the two closets, right?
Yeah.
And
and then you
beautiful
have more
hallway.
storage.
Oh,
And look at this
I
too.
love the feeling in here.
And then
the
another
light.
gallery here.
Yes.
The lights that that accent all their photos. So we have two full baths here, which is pretty nice not to share.
Absolutely.
Right?
I have to say, even though my husband stays on his side, it would still
It's
be
always a
nice to
mess.
have your own.
So it's nice, and you both have the same, the beautiful bubbling tubs here. And then you have another terrace here. You've got the sun deck that came off of the master bedroom. And
Yes.
then look at this.
Lovely.
This is just nice. In the morning, you have your coffee up here. You don't have to go
Absolutely.
downstairs yet to wake up.
No.
And this is what you're looking at. And in the winter, in fact, you can see the water. But in the winter, with some of the leaves down, then you see the reservoir out there too, because you're so high up.
Right.
And then look at the views here.
I know. I mean, it's truly spectacular
The
here.
pool's waiting for us.
I know. I can't wait to share that.
And look at the gardens all around the house. Again,
Is-
your own private oasis. That's what I always say.
It's gorgeous. And truly, with every room, you have a patio that comes off of each room,
Right.
right? And there's so much privacy with that. And
That was their whole concept with bringing the outdoors in. That's very important to them. And they succeeded because
Yes.
every room you do have that.
absolutely. And how many square feet is the home?
The square footage is 16,000 square feet, which includes the pool where we're going to go next.
Okay.
So now you're going to get ready to do some laps and some exercise. And
This, my friends, is the best part.
and what's,
If it could even get better.
So this we enter into the pool area, and they do have a safety. They have a safety wall that does come down.
Okay.
So if you have young kids, then you don't have to worry about.
Oh,
if
that's
they get
wonderful
in
to hear.
So there is
Okay.
a safety wall that comes down. You have the kitchenette here.
Oh my gosh. And here's your spa. Your own
Speechless.
spa in your home. Oh my gosh.
Absolutely fabulous. And again, the spa was designed to sit up, so then when you're there, you just see miles and miles and miles from that spa.
Unbelievable.
And this is where they get their private massages. You do your morning laps. You also have an exercise room on the other side here. You've got dressing rooms, a sauna.
Well,
Really, you don't have to go anywhere else.
you don't have to go
Here's
anywhere
your gym
else.
membership right
Exactly.
there. All year round.
And that's what I love.
Yeah, that's what's important. And then you want the sun, you just go right outside to the grass.
Right, because you can go outdoors, and this is unbelievable. Okay, now I'm really not leaving. So what do we have out here?
And then we want to get some sunshine. So you walk out, the whole wall has all of these doors that open up, walk
Wow.
out. And here's your southern courtyard, which is the grass courtyard.
So here's where you could, right, you can be out in the
This is where you do
sun,
your
you can do
sunning.
your lounging and your sunning,
Yes.
and it's so private and beautiful.
Gorgeous. And then over here is the outside loggia I was talking about, so you have your built-in kitchen over there.
Right. That's where you have your barbecue.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
So you never have to leave.
You never have to leave.
Nope, this is it.
This is absolutely unbelievable, Chris.
It
I
is.
don't
It's
think I've
very
seen
special.
a more beautiful home. And like you just said, it is so special, and it is an experience, and it is a lifestyle. So I encourage you to please come see this home. It's absolutely spectacular, and you won't want to leave. So Chris, thank you again for taking us through.
Thank you so much, Marci. And this is your inspiration for the day.
This is my inspiration, and now I'm inspired to move into this home.
There you go. That's all it takes.
So anyway, again, thank you so very much.
Thank you. We're thrilled that you came up to tour with us.
Absolutely. So we'll see you guys soon. Have a great day.